Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bo, or Carl Hungus 712, and today I'm going to bring you some game battles, gameplay here, Solar Hardpoint. And just to let you guys know, the team consists of me and Unknown. He's one of my friends. I play with him a lot. Also Mayhem and Rooster, a couple of really good players. Mayhem used to do game battles back in the MW2 days, and Rooster, I believe, is getting acclimated a little bit here. But we start off here we're playing a really good team. I think it's Team American or something like that. But anyways, just starting off here, I start off really bad. My shot's kind of shitty to begin the match, but it improves quite a bit, and I end up finishing with 33 kills. So I end up closing out pretty good. Typically, when I play Hardpoint, like I've said before in some of my other videos, I play anchor, so I try to control spawns. I try to stay alive, and I try to get kill streaks for my team. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm running any kill streaks here, which isn't a smart thing. But yeah, like I said, I try to control spawns. I try to keep people from getting into the hard point while my teammates flood the hard point, all three of them. But to start off here, I'm using the Bell 27 with a red dot sight and a foregrip. When I play anchor, I always use an assault rifle. I never use a submachine gun, since pretty much I'm posting up, taking long-range shots. I prefer the red dots, especially on longer. Like I said, when I'm anchoring for longer-range shots, I like the clarity on target. Nothing wrong with the iron sights. The iron sights are quite clean on the Bell, and you can definitely drop the red dot and put it on a quick draw handle. But again, I really don't need a quick draw handle, considering that I'm playing back and anchoring for the team. I'm taking long-range shots. I really don't need the gun to pop up quickly. But as you can see here, I'm coming around the back van here in this first building, and I'm just trying to control spawns and keep us spawning back here by van. And my teammates are doing a really good job. They continue to flood the hard point. Like I said, this is a really good team, so we start off struggling quite a bit. But we end up making a hell of a push at the end. Unfortunately, it's not enough, but we definitely make it interesting for these guys. And game battles are brand new. We're trying to work hard on them right now because we're looking forward to playing in the open brackets here for COD Champs coming up in a month here. So we're hoping we can maybe knock off a team and do halfway decent. I mean, am I expecting us to make it to regionals or something like that? No, it'd be great. We definitely have the talent to do that, but we haven't played together enough. We haven't played the maps. We don't know the rotations quite as well yet. But we have a month to do that, and with the talent we have, I think we have a shot at maybe winning a game or two, but we'll see. Here the hard point moves to this back building here, and I just basically try to control this spot so we keep spawning by the two vans in the back here. And as you can tell, my callouts are pretty rusty too. But yeah, I'm just patrolling this area, and I know a lot of times when people play anchor, a lot of times people will say, you know, all I'm doing is kill whoring back here. Well, no, I'm not. I'm trying to control spawns. I'm trying to make it so we can continue to flood the hill over and over again, even when the teammates and everybody, including myself, die. Basically, we have this spawn here, and we can continue to flood the hard point and continue to rack up points. Now I kind of move back and forth here as we rotate to the next hard point here. Try to make sure I catch a few guys coming out of spawn, which I do here. I catch one, and this one here, this hard point's kind of tricky because you need to basically control this back area where these two vans are, because that's how you'll continue to pull spawn back here. I fled hill here. I get a few kills, but with all the jumping around, definitely playing Ghost lately and stuff, my shot's a little off still. It's not until about halfway through the video here is when I start really finding my shot again, and I don't miss too many shots after that. But of course we get the bad spawn here, so we all have to push up. One thing I've noticed in Advanced Warfare, especially with all the verticality and the boost jumping and everything, it almost seems like anchoring isn't quite as important as it used to be. I've seen this some with Optic Gaming. If you watch any of their Hardpoint games, they'll continuously just flood the hill over and over and over and over with Slayers instead of having a a set anchor, but the anchor still is important, still matters, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to. This is actually, I believe, when I start going off here, I get quite a few kills, and we definitely make our comeback right now. And we just, as you can see, my guys continue to spawn right behind me, right by me, so we can continue to flood the hill. And you know, if you're wondering, you know, Bo, do you ever jump in the hard point being the anchor? Absolutely. What I'll end up doing is, and as you can see, we continue to get this advantageous spawn here. But what I'll end up doing is, if all my teammates die and they begin to spawn behind me until they get right up to the hard point, I'll usually jump in and try to get a few kills and stay alive as long as I possibly can, because that's the key as an anchor. I've got to win my gun battles. I've got to stay alive. I've got to control the hard points for my team, because if I don't control spawns and give them the opportunity to continue to flood the hard point, we're not going to win a match. So, you know, we all have very important roles. Quinn, Inca Unknown, good player. He's typically our objective guy. He's usually flooding the hill, and Mayhem and Rooster basically support slayers. They get in the hard points as well with Quinn, but their job is to try to slay out people while I try to slay from a distance and hold down the spawn points here. Definitely rotate here. I rotate back in this middle building here, which I notice a lot of people like to hold down through the windows here. Try to work my way left and right, back and forth, just to have that unknown or unpredictability. Excuse me, if I can talk tonight, guys. Yeah, but I just try to stay as unpredictable as I can. That's one of the things I've also found quite useful in game battle matches. Just try to stay unpredictable. I've even been running kind of funky classes, especially in Search and Destroy, with some thermal guns that you wouldn't expect people to run, just to try to throw people off. And sometimes I found that being very unpredictable is the best way to win in some of these game battle matches. One tip I'll give you guys right off the bat that I found with Hardpoint. You know, Hardpoint's a rather fast-paced game. People constantly flooding the same point on the map, trying to hold it down. But one thing I've learned over the years playing Hardpoint, I don't know, maybe some pros have said this too, maybe they don't have the same opinions that I do. But for me in Hardpoint, when you're getting beat, when you constantly keep losing your gun battles, just slow down, take your time, try to get map control, and then start pushing. I noticed that sometimes, especially with me, when I first started playing Hardpoint and when we'd go to tournaments all around, I'd go to tournaments with Quinn and some others. When you start losing map control, losing ground, sometimes we just constantly flood the hard point and just get annihilated on our way in, because we didn't have map control. We were just running in there praying to God that we could get in there and contest and maybe win a gun battle or two. Well, that's not the best way to do it, because these guys are smart. They're set up. Like I said, we're playing a great team. They know what they're doing. As you can see right there, you know, that guy is basically playing the anchor, kind of controlling that van area, and I continue to try to push over there. But as you can see here, I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. I start to slow my pace down a little bit and realize, hey, you know, if I keep running out there, if I keep pushing as hard as I was, I'm not going to get control of this spawn, this back area, and we're not going to be able to get in the hard point. So here I take my time, I get a few kills, and then I gently or slowly push up here. Of course, the hard points flip, and this is when we begin our rotation. The guys are already back there, and I just tried picking a few guys out of spawn, which I do here again. These guys continue to have this back spawn, trying to, I believe they were doing the same thing I was. They were waiting, seeing if they could get a few picks, and that guy drop shot at me. That was a good play on his part. But like I said, I'm still learning stuff. I'm not always going to have the best tips for you guys. I think I have pretty good tips. I've got pretty good gun skill. I think I'm a very accurate shot, to be honest with you. So you guys may disagree or agree. Let me know in the comments. But I think I have a pretty solid shot for the most part. Like I said, these guys here were really, really good. These guys play all the time. They play game battles constantly. I'm not sure what their rank is or what their win-loss record is. I'll have to look that up for you guys here. And as you can see, that guy there, he made the smart play. He basically controlled spawns there, got that back area, that van spot, And if you control that area and you can stay alive, you'll constantly spawn back there and be able to flood the hill. As you can see, the game's starting to wind down here. Got about what was it, about 38 seconds here. Like I said, we make a pretty solid push here. I get quite a few kills on this hill, but we don't quite get enough to turn the tides. But considering that these guys are pretty solid, like I said, pretty star players in the game battles community, and they've played together for years, we make a hell of a push, we make a hell of a run. Like I said, I'm happy dropping 33 on these kids, and considering I haven't been playing a ton of Advanced Warfare lately, I've been getting in the groove, getting ready for finals here, or COD champs. But like I said, I get a few kills on these guys, and we'll be finishing up here. But let me know if you guys like these type of videos. I'm definitely open to doing more. I'd like to do a few search videos because that's really my bread and butter, is search and destroy. But my next video, I kind of want to talk about, I want to go to more of my philosophic stuff that I've done previously. I'm going to do some more gameplay for you. I'm not sure. I might upload some drop zone play from Ghosts, or I might do some more Advanced Warfare play. Definitely let me know, you guys. But anyways, I'm going to finish the video up. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you for the next video, and bow out.